Hole three, par four, 380 yards. Jacob is 13. He's been hitting his driver beautifully on the range all week. He's set up, routine, pulls the trigger, and he tops it. Ball squibs off the tee, rolls 40 yards into the rough. Now watch what happens in the next 30 seconds, because what happens in those 30 seconds is the whole rest of his round. I'm Mike Madden, author, speaker, and creator of Madden Fire Media, and I want to walk you through what actually is happening in your kid's head right after a bad shot. Because this is the moment, not the bad shot itself, the 30 seconds after the bad shot. That's where rounds are won or lost. So I want you to watch the clock with me. 30 seconds from the moment the ball stops rolling. 1 second in, the ball hasn't even stopped rolling yet. Jacob's first thought, what just happened? Not a question, a statement, confusion. The body and the brain haven't quite caught up to what they witnessed. 3 seconds in, the shock wears off. The new thought arrives. I just topped it in front of everyone. Now the body begins to be activated. Cortisol spikes, heart rate climbs, face flushes. 7 seconds in, the next thought, I'm playing terribly. Notice what happened. He didn't say, I hit a terrible shot. He said, I'm playing terrible. A singular event became a global label. 12 seconds in, my whole round is ruined. One shot, one shot on hole three now has become his entire round. He's still standing on the same tee box. 20 seconds in, I always do this. I always fall apart in tournaments. Now, we're not even in the round anymore. We're in his entire identity as a golfer. 30 seconds in, what's even the point? I'm not good enough for this. He hasn't even walked to his ball yet. That's the 30-second spiral. And here's the thing. By the time he gets to his second shot, 3 minutes later, he's already lost the round. Not on the scorecard, in his head. The next 15 holes are just confirmation of the story he locked in during those 30 seconds. He'll three-putt and think, see, I knew it. He'll hit a good shot and think, what does it matter? The round's already gone. He'll get to hole nine and ask if he can quit early. You watch this happen. You know exactly what I'm describing. Now, quick favor. If you're literally watched your kids round die within the 30 seconds after one bad shot, I want you to drop a like. The algorithm uses that signal to find other parents who recognize this too. Now, let's get back to it. So what do you do? As a parent, what do you do? Here's the work. You can't prevent bad shots. Your kid's going to top drive, skull wedges, three-putt. Hey, that's golf. That's not the problem. The problem is the 30-second spiral that follows from a bad shot. So the skill is interrupting the spiral before it locks in the nervous system. The window is small. You have about 10 seconds from the time the ball stops rolling. You have about 10 seconds before the spiral becomes a self-feeding loop. Now, the interruption isn't fancy. It's not affirmations. It's not just be positive. It's a physical pattern your kids practice in the calm until it becomes automatic in the heat. Here's a simple one. 3 breaths and 1 phrase. So what does this look like? After a bad shot, before the next thought has a chance to land, your kid takes 3 deliberate breaths, slow from the belly, out longer, exhaling longer than you inhaled. Then you say one phrase. You have them say one phrase to themselves. It could be quietly, it could be out loud. It doesn't matter. And the phrase isn't a lie. The phrase is of recognition. What is the phrase? That was one shot. Not, I'm great. Not, I've got this. Just a fact. That was one shot. 3 breaths in and 1 phrase. 5 seconds total. That's all it takes to interrupt the spiral. But And this is really critical. You can't expect your kid to do this on tournament day if they never practiced it before. So this is what we practice in the calm, on the range, after every shot in practice, good or bad. 3 breaths in, one phrase until it's automatic. Now, when the bad shots come in a tournament, and it will, the body already knows what to do. There's no willpower required, just the pattern that they've already trained. That's how you stop the 30-second spiral from killing a round. You don't teach it on hole 3. You teach it Tuesday afternoon, one shot at a time until it's the only thing the body knows how to do. Now, if this hit you and you've watched your kid's round die in 30 seconds, now you have a way in and you want more of this, I've got you covered. I created a free Worry Monster PDF and bonus Q&A video. It's in the link in the description. It'll be in your inbox in 30 seconds. Same conversation like this video, only goes deeper. I'll see you over there.